In this lesson, you'll learn how to deal with the worst of situations, the loss of an engine. And what's worse, in this case, you'll lose both engines. Okay, you just had a double engine failure. You can tell because the engines aren't making noise, but your passengers are. Let's go through the engine failure checklist we covered in ground school to see if we can detect why they quit on us. Be sure to maintain 115 knots while you do all this. In fact, keep this airspeed constant until you are over your landing spot. Both engine magnetos on both, boost pumps on, mixtures full rich, fuel selectors each set to on. No luck, amigo. You may have had many fans, but the two out in front aren't working anymore. It looks like we can't find the problem for this engine failure, so let's activate our GPS and find the nearest airport. Use the range buttons to change that scale to 2 nautical miles since we're directly over the airport. It looks like Painfield, the large airport with 3 runways, is nearby. So let's turn directly toward the center of that airport. That's where we'll make our emergency landing. A successful emergency landing requires you to always remain within gliding distance of a runway. So I want you to remain close to the center of the airport. Since you can't easily look out the window, I want you to use your GPS moving map to help you right now. When you're over the center of the field, I want you to begin turning at 20 to 30 degrees of bank and remain as close to the center of the runway complex as possible during the descent. Remember, you may not have use of your attitude indicator during an engine failure. You may need to guess at the 20 to 30 degree bank level. Because you're sitting on the left side of the airplane, you should make all your turns to the left. Keep the runway in sight when it becomes visible out your left window. And you can use your GPS moving map. Bank the wings more. bank the wings more. Slow down. Bank the wings more. I want you to keep turning around the center of the airport until you are 2,000 feet above ground level, which, given Payne's 606-foot elevation, is a reading of approximately 2,600 feet on your altimeter. At this point, you'll decide which runway to land on. Remember, there's no wind today, so you can land on any runway and make any pattern necessary. Do this right, and you'll feel no pain when landing at Payne. Speed up. There's 2,600 feet on the altimeter. Look at the moving map and see which runway you're most nearly parallel to. Then turn so